So it's another weekend without a car boot sale. But you know what? I was so tempted this weekend. But instead, I picked up all of this wrestling stuff for £110. Let's run through how I'm going to maximize my profit from it. Hey guys, what's cracking? Ian, the master of pieces here. I'm a part-time eBay reseller, and you know what? This weekend I was geared up to go to my first ever car boot sale. Saturday morning, I was all prepped, ready to go. But actually, I had a quick look on Gumtree Friday night. There was absolutely nothing out there on Marketplace Friday night, but I thought I'd check Gumtree because I hadn't been on there for ages. And I found a beauty of a WWE bundle. And actually, I sold my last WWE figures on Thursday, so I'm due another bundle of stuff. How about 6 wrestling rings, 250 figures, another Elimination Chamber playset as well, all for £110. I am so pleased with it. And this video, I want to take you through how I plan to maximize my money from it, because I'm targeting £600 to £700 back from it. But before we get into that, let me show you the stuff that sold on Sunday. Sunday sales report, and we sold 3 things today. And the first item we sold is this Mortal Kombat Game Boy game. And it's not just Mortal Kombat 1, it's Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 all on the same cartridge. The sticker is in really, really good condition. And with this one, I've got the manual as well. Just trying to pick it up here now. Got the manual there, which is again, really nice condition. And this one sold for £20 plus postage. I've had this one up for a long time. I've had it on £25 plus postage. I've had a few offers here and there, all around the £20 mark, which I've declined. But actually, today I just felt in the mood. Maybe it was because I've got the wrestling bundle to like get stuck into. But so I accepted £20 plus postage. So dead chuffed for that as a first sale for Sunday morning. The second sale, we have got this Trackmaster train. This guy is called Merlin. Look how metallic he is. Look how shiny he is. And this one sold for £9 plus postage. Now, again, I'm pretty pleased with this because look at the tender there. You can see there, a lot of the metallic stuff has been scuffed off. Now, I've sold this for the going rate. So you can get a really good condition one of these for £9. I guess just at the minute on eBay, there aren't many up there. So I'll take £9 plus postage for Merlin. And the third sale, this was a pretty cool one. Swooping on here now. Look at that. We have got a Transformers Autobot Arc. Folds out like that. There's loads of little bits that you can open and like play with. Lots of like, you know, guns. See that gun there? You push some buttons and some lights come on. But actually, there's a few bits missing from this. See that gun on that side? There should be a gun on that side. There's a little plastic bit missing there. And it's got the dreaded battery acid. It's all leaked inside. So I've made sure in the listing, I've been very clear on that the lights don't work. But the saving grace for this set was I had the little transformer that goes with it. And this guy is kind of in between at the minute. There's his like robot form. But if you fold him all up, he goes into like a little moon kind of walker. You see there's his like tracks there. He's like, yeah. So somewhere to go around the moon and like study the planets and stuff. So yeah, he's really cool. And I think that is what is giving this a bit of value. And this is sold for £7.50 plus postage. And with my Transformers, I paid £3 each. So the fact that this doesn't work, got the instructions as well. The fact that it doesn't actually work with a battery acid, I'll take £7.50 for that any day. So that's my Sunday sales. Let me take you through the wrestling bundle and in particular, the wrestling rings. And here is our wrestling bundle here. Over there, that's all the wrestling figures, 2 massive tub fulls and 3 carrier bags. And we'll run through those a bit later in the video. For now, I want to run through all of these rings. And actually, I told my wife when I was going to make the pickup that I was picking her up a ring. And when she saw these come through the door, she wasn't particularly impressed. But then we went through how much they might be worth. And yeah, I think she's all right with it now. Right, here's the first ring. So this one's got a cage dangling from it. And if you twist this crank here, that cage goes up. Now this cage has got a bit missing. There should be a front piece and a bottom. If this was all complete, it would probably go for about £30. But hey, let's say about £10 for that. 10 to 15. Next at the back here, just a conventional ring. Spring on the bottom. Bit of a knot at the top there. Again, let's aim for £10 for that one. These next two rings are exactly the same. They've got raw stickers on the side here. They've got these little turnbuckle things at the top there. But when you push them, you can see it kind of flips that part. Let's stick a little wrestler in there. Flip him. And he's gone. So yeah, really good fun. We've been playing with these loads. They do need a bit of a cleanup. But hey, let's play £10 each again. I'm being a little bit pessimistic here. You've got a Survivor Series ring here. This one, you can see these lines. If you slam a wrestler on there, then he'll smash through the ring. Again, let's go for £10. The sticker's a little bit worn there. But this one in the corner is an absolute beauty. You can see TNA, hexagon shape. You know, it is a bit loose, but what I can do is put another knot in there to tie that up. This is a really nice ring. And if this was in great condition, you're looking at about £50. Mine's in a bit rough condition. So, hey, look, let's just be a bit pessimistic. Let's say £10 for that. So if we add up all of those rings, that's £60, you know, and that's a low estimate. We've then got this elimination chamber here, and it comes with all these little mini wrestlers. You know, there's some of the classics in here. You know, Rey Mysterio, there's a John Cena, there's all the classics. But it does have a few bits missing. Some of the doors are missing from the inside, and there should be a lid on top as well. If this was complete, you're looking again about 30 quid. So, being pessimistic, let's go for 10 quid. So the rings and the elimination chamber, £70. So the reason I've been a bit pessimistic with my valuations on those rings is because I want to sell them really quickly. I'll probably price them at the lower end of the ones that are up on eBay because they're going to take up so much room. You know, they're not particularly efficient to stack. And I just want them gone. I don't mind keeping the wrestling figures around for a while because they'll pack nicely into boxes and I can store them away on the shelf. But those big rings, just want them gone. And if I can get a tenner on average for each of them, I know that I'm going to make some money off this bundle anyway. For me, that's worth more than kind of the extra few pounds I might get from them. So check out what's sold on Saturday and then we'll run through the figures. Saturday sales report, and we sold two things today, and the first sale is Chef. Who doesn't like Chef? He is such a cool dude. And this South Park plush is one of the really early ones, one of the originals from 1998. Still got his South Park tag on. Look at the back of him. Aliens believe. How neat is that? He's just in really good condition, really well looked after. And this one sold for £15 plus postage. The original price is still on the back of this tag, $9.99 from Clinton Cars back in the day. But I picked loads of these up for about £2. Loads of different South Park plushes. And they are taking a while to sell, but I do have them priced right at the top end because they are the originals and they all have these tags on. So really, really chuffed with selling Chef. And the second sale, I cannot believe, to be honest. I've got to say big thank you to Hot Rodney, who is a subscriber and has given me some advice on this one. But I sold RC, and she is a transformer. She transforms from a motorcycle, and this one sold for £50 plus postage. And I'm selling this through the global shipping program, and that's going to America. So originally, when I first showed you this one, I was pronouncing it completely wrong. I was saying RC, but obviously RC, yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? But apparently, female robots like this, or fembots, I thought fembots was something off of Austin Powers, but no, it is an official term for female robots, a super, super collectible. So I was going to price this one at about £30, but looking at sold listings, there were some up around £40, but this is the only one up there. So I put £50 on there, and it's sold. And it comes with the instructions. So it's a Transformers Prime version of RC. That's what she looks like there in a motorcycle form. So really, really cool. Motorcycles are super collectible anyway for Transformers. But I think what has made this go for that price is I've got the gun and this little sword bit there. I've got all the attachments with it. And that is quite common to be missing. So RC, is zooming off to America, £50 plus postage. And that puts me in, I think, about £20 profit on that Transformer bundle. And I've only sold 4 of them. So I've still got 35 to go. But this one by far is the most valuable. And I am so chuffed with that sale. So before we have a look at the wrestling figures, I've been doing a little bit of maths. So when I've sold wrestling figures before individually, I've sold them for £3 to £4, maybe £5 each. And they're the good ones. They're the good ones which haven't had any damage on them, are quite collectible. Some of them I've sold for £20 each. I've sold a Hulk Hogan for 20. But I'm thinking a quick way to get rid of all these is put them into bundles of, say, 10. And sell a bundle of 10 for £10. So £1 each. So if I've got 250 figures, that's £250 back. But what if I sold them for £1.10 each? So each bundle would cost £11. I think that wouldn't be too noticeable. But increasing each figure by 10 pence gives my total value back an extra 25 quid. So what if I put it up another 10 pence and sold them all for £1.20 each? I'm starting to get £300 back then. Okay, what if I get a little bit greedy? £1.50 each. 375 back. So instantly I'm thinking I've got to try and maximize the average price that I'm selling these wrestlers for. Maybe I could get the average price up to £2 each. That would be cool. That would be £500 back. Imagine if I get £3 each for them on average. Now you're talking about £750. I think that's going to be a push. But let me show you these figures and let me show you how I'm going to increase that average sale value. And here are all the wrestlers. And there are absolutely tons of them. Now, most of these are from the 2003 era or the early 2000s. So it's the era that I'm pretty familiar with. So I know who most of them are. Ric Flair there. There's loads of Batistas in here. Triple H's. There's absolutely tons of like that type of figure. So what I've actually started doing already is picking through some of the ones that I know and searching sold listings to see how much they're worth. And in these 2 bags here, I've started to pull some aside which are worth more than £4. Here we are. Let's just tip this whole bag out so that you can see. As you can see, there's a big load of them here that I think are worth more than £4. Diamond Dallas Page down there. And these ones I'll be looking to sell off individually. What I'm going to try and do here is maximize my profit for these figures. Look at that. So where the individual figures don't sell off for £4 or more, I'm going to see if I can bundle them together with similar figures. So this is a good example. You've got the Hardy brothers here. Individually, they won't sell off for more than £4, but together I might get, I don't know, £6 or £7 plus postage. So, like I said, if the individuals don't go off on their own for more than 4, I'll bundle them together with ones that do. Let's have a look in this other bag. Once I've gone through all of those, what I'm doing is I'm selecting wrestlers who I know. So Edge is a good example. Here's Edge. And I'm basically sorting out all the edges in all of this and I'm putting them to a pile. I'm literally typing in on eBay Edge sold listings and scrolling through the photos, having a look at the different color trousers, the different styles of them, and I'm picking the ones which are worth more than £4. There's a couple of edges there. I'm trying to, there's another one there. So these ones I think I'm going to sell individually. I've done it with Randy Orton. I've gone through tons of Randy Ortons, and this is one I think is going to go for more than £4. So we're talking about maximizing our percentage. Selling those off individually is going to really raise that average price that I sell the whole bundle for. The ones left in here then are worth less than £4 each. So what I'll probably do is bundle together ones that are worth, say, only £1.50 with ones that are worth, say, £3.50, and that'll raise the average to around, hopefully, £2. I mean, it's all good in practice, but I think really it's going to take a few bundles of these lower value figures to really gauge how much I'm going to make off this wrestling bundle. So from my initial sort through of those figures, I think I found about 50 which are worth more than £4. Some are worth, £10, some are worth about £15. I think on average of those 50 figures, I should get about £250 back. Add on the £70 from the ring, that's £320. So that leaves 200 figures left. And if I can average sale those at £1.50 each, you're looking at £300 there. So in total, the value of my bundle, I hope, will be between £600 and £700. And I'm chuffed with that because from a £110 investment, I should get my money back quite quickly. But also it gives me the chance to research about wrestling figures, increase my knowledge in that so that when I see similar bundles, I'll know whether to go for them or not. But you know the best thing? We had 2 Chris Masters in there. And just like chases from Funko Pops, you should never leave those on the shelf. If you come across Chris Masters in your wrestling bundles, they go up on my shelf. So I've got 3 Chris Masters now. And if anyone has the Chris Masters with his red trunks and red boots, please let me know because I'd be so keen to buy it. It's the only one which I need. So guys, don't forget to click like and subscribe, and then you'll keep updated with how these wrestling figures do, how I choose to bundle them, and yeah, it'll be quite interesting to keep a rolling total of that. But again guys, thanks ever so much for watching, thanks for supporting the channel, and I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks ever so much for watching the video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. For those new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. I'll see you in the next one.